Today we came by to visit Fort Steele Heritage Town. But guess what? Because of COVID, it's also closed. So, but we did meet Justice, who kind of told us a couple of great places to visit around the area that might be open. So this is Justice, and thank you so much for your information.
Yeah, I actually used to manage the restaurant here on site, and yeah, it's a beautiful little town over here. It actually used to be a gold mining town, and once the gold rush died out, they combined all the town. Before the highway went through it, they combined it into one little fort here. And now we keep it as a heritage museum park for everyone to see. And it's actually quite neat. Next summer, you should definitely come back and check it out, because we'll have all our street actors. Hopefully everything's reopened again once we get all of our procedures about COVID and all that.
Yeah. Or we get a vaccination. Yay! Yeah. Super. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah,
good to meet you.
Nice meeting you guys too. Hopefully you can find some good adventures around here.
Yeah, we'll take a walk. So this is the lovely little Fort Steele Heritage Town, as Justice was telling us. It's a little community that just relives in time. And oh my goodness, I wish I hadn't forgotten the battery
right over there
for the cannon. There's some deer. There's a whole bunch of them over there.
There's a couple of white-tailed deer. I see 2, 3, 4. I see 4 of them over there.
So that was really disappointing about Fort Steele.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah.
I like heritage villages like that, so the only one that I can compare it to is Barkerville, which I've never seen, and we're probably going to be going to Barkerville at the end of September.
In the fall, because we can't go, won't be able to, our U.S. trip was canceled.
Everything in the U.S. is canceled this year, so
yeah.
There it goes. Never took care of that.
Yeah, we are going to head into Walmart, pick up a couple little items, and then I'm going to go back to the trailer, grab the battery for the cannon. Some dummy forgot it on the charger. Go check out to see what Cranbrook has to offer in the original town. Just want to highlight the old part of Cranbrook. So no Walmarts, no Canadian Tires, no department stores, just the original mom and pop type stores. And this is the really nice brick entryway that you go into the downtown core of Cranbrook. So I thought this was quite an elaborate setup right alongside the highway. Just walking down into the main street, which is in this town, it's Baker Street. And they got this really nice mural on the wall. I can zoom in on that. To do with the rail station. And then if you just look down Main Street here, and they got this clock that chimes, and we just missed it. I heard it chiming as we got out of the truck. So we are here in Kimberly, which is about a half-hour drive out of Cranbrook, which is where the trailer is sitting with the 2 dogs. We left them behind because we're going to go check out a
nice little town. It actually reminds me a lot of Whistler. It's a mountain,
it's a little bit older.
Mountain village. Yeah, it's probably a little bit older than Whistler, but it's got that same vibe. It's got the same feel.
Okay, so we're going to go for a little walk, but I just wanted to point out this nice little walkway that they have here, connecting some of the houses in the town to the main part of town. Some really old buildings here.
Some have been updated, some have not.
So
you still got that small town vibe for a mountain resort almost.
yeah. So the visitor center is closed. Most of them are due to COVID. But we're just gonna go up here because the museum is open and have a peek.
From 1 to 4 today, so we lucked out and we got in at the right time.
So there's also the underground mining railway, which isn't open until
July 1st.
which is a couple days from now. So when you're seeing this video on YouTube, it will be open. We just unfortunately, we're here too early.
Timing is just a little off.
So it seems like we may have been given misinformation online.
Apparently we have been given a little bit of misinformation. I looked online and the museum, the Heritage Museum here in Kimberly, was supposed to be open from 1 till 4 on their winter hours. In July they start a new schedule, which is in a few days. We won't be here, but I was under the assumption that they were open today from 1 till 4, which they are not. So looks like that's another thing we missed out on
Due to COVID.
due to COVID. So we're just going to take a walk up toward the mine. I guess it's a heritage mine site, just up the street from here, and then we'll take a walk down the street, and it looks like an old school.
Looks kind of like an old-fashioned town. Cobble brick road, one lane. The cars don't go down it though. There's a German-looking guy with a beer stein in his hand.
Wearing his lederhosen.
So there's a theater here. Not sure what that's about.
Now that is an old school theater, absolutely.
Okay, so they have a theater here, and it's the Sullivan Mine Interpretive Center. And then they got some mining cars over there in the distance. We'll come back to that. What is it, Brent?
Well, shows you all the trains that you can take, all the tours you can take, and the tours that we cannot take because it is opening July 1st.
And today's
we're
like
a few days away.
Yeah.
Our timing is off this year.
Well,
COVID, thank you.
I'm sure if it wasn't due to COVID, we would be able to go and check this out.
Absolutely.
So
This looks so cool.
maybe we can work on revisiting this next year or somewhere in the future.
I would absolutely love to come back here.
So it looks like it takes you on a nice little train ride. We'll just go walk in here.
May as well. Don't pay attention to the arrows. The Sullivan Mine Interpretive Center.
So they've got it all set up.
In 2007.
They've got it all set up with arrows and everything for
The
people,
COVIDians.
for people managing to try and stay safe around COVID. They even have a little lunch area here. So I'm guessing there's like a little restaurant or something.
There's a treat center. I don't know if they sell sandwiches or what they sell. That would be nice to know, but...
Okay, well, you know what? We'll prep ourselves, and next year we'll have to come back on our way to Edmonton for the rally. So
Absolutely.
And the rally next year is actually a week later than it was supposed to be this year.
Oh, so it's into July next year?
No, it's like around the 25th.
Okay.
It's like the fall.
I'm not sure of the dates next year. So.
I wrote them down already.
Had a girl.
I'm assuming that when they are in normal operations that you can tour through these buildings.
I am guessing so, yes.
Which is super cool. This was a
one here is
schoolhouse. See if we can peek in the window. You can't really see anything. There's a creepy mannequin there. Yeah, it's a really cute place. We're gonna have to come back for sure.
The yodeling woodcarver.
Don't forget to look for your sticker, Brent.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Tourist information, and let me guess, it's closed.
Well, we can come back here and go for a beer and a bite to eat if you like.
Sure, sounds like a plan.
Do the loop.
Yeah.
Footwear enrollment. Modern day general store. That will have a sticker. Here.
Yeah, footwear store.
Come out of here.
Let's go into this little store and see if they have stickers for Brent. This is kind of fun. Right along with the creaky floor. Treehouse. There's a dollar store down there, Brent. They may have.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Coin box down there. This guy with his beer stein comes on out. That's really funny. And he yodels. Goes for quite a while. There he goes. Alpine area. So this is the resort in Kimberly, ski resort. So they have some restaurants, and everything's closed right now though. Thank you, COVID. And, well, let's face it, there's no snow on the mountain left anyway. I just wanted to do a quick little run through. So this is your lift ticket area, and then there's the resort, the rental shop. It's very cute, and I don't know what the ski slope's like. Not a skier, so I really couldn't comment in that area. Really nice buildings and condos and hotels. Very nice, very cute. And they got more condos, I think, cabins up on the hills there. And that goes way up. Yeah, and they got a conference center down here. While I'm standing here, there's a deer walking up there. Just hanging out. There's deer everywhere up here. I can't see on the screen if you can see this or not. There's the sun shining in my face. Like I was saying, I get it, we're up in the mountains, but it just blows me away. We were driving through Kimberly, and there were some deer just in front of somebody's house eating grass. And here's another deer. Okay, we're on the side of the mountain, but he's just, he doesn't even mind that I'm here. I just think for me, it's really very cool. I was walking the dogs this morning, and there was a deer just sitting in front of this youth center on the side of the road, basically downtown Cranbrook, and yeah, we it's like Wrigley started barking at it. I kind of yelled at Wrigley for barking at the deer because that was his spot. Wrigley had no business barking at the deer. Really enjoying the wildlife as it is right here in the towns. Actually, this is the side of the ski slope, so fun things. But before we go, we thought we would give you a quick wrap-up of what we experienced. You want to do the park first, or would you like to talk about where we went and what we did? Well, I wish that guy would stop mowing lawn for 5 minutes.
That's okay. I'm sure that not too
Sorry about that.
Sound obstruction.
It's noisy. With COVID being in effect, and we're only in what, stage 2, 3?
2, possibly 3 in BC.
I can't remember.
I know Saskatchewan's in 4.
A lot of things have not opened up yet.
Well, a lot of the touristy things that we went to see, they are opening, but not till July 1st, and we're leaving before that happens.
Yeah, we had an early vacation this year. It was all based around our Grand Design Rally, which was supposed to be a few weeks ago. And so then we kind of made our trip plans from there. Anyway, so yeah, everything's closed, so we basically can see what's going on from the outside.
A lot of the tourism and info centers are even closed. So
yeah.
That tells you we're pretty much making up our own itinerary as we go.
Yeah. So we went to Kimberly yesterday, and it is such a pretty little town.
I really like Kimberly.
Yeah.
So it's a nice town. It's got a small town feel, mountain vibe. It's like a Whistler from probably 30 years ago. It's a nice place to go, even with just your family, because there's so many little things to do. I would have liked to take that train ride up the side of the mountain for the mining,
yeah,
but that doesn't open until July 1st.
We drove up there, and but it's kind of separate from the town, so that in itself makes it a little different again than Whistler. The Alpine area is just outside of the town. If you want to have restaurants and that sort of thing,
they've got everything here. Cranbrook, the population is, I believe, just over 20,000, and it's the
biggest urban area in this area.
In the Kootenays.
Also with Kimberly, it's the small community of Marysville is part of Kimberly. And
You drive through that on the way to Kimberly.
yeah, so you think, oh, you're in Kimberly, and then nope, you're in Marysville.
They're only separated by about a kilometer, so they're very close to being the same.
So, and they kind of joined Kimberly's municipality in 1968. So the other thing that Kimberly has done is in 1972 they transformed their community into a Bavarian type town to try and attract the tourists to coming up there instead of just bypassing that space on the highway. So it's such a cute little place. It's very cute. They have this clock and you put in a loonie and the guy comes out and yodels and he's got his beer stein and that is really cute.
And turns out it was right beside the restaurant we were eating at on the patio yesterday.
Yeah, we stopped for a bite.
Somebody put in a loonie and we got to see the little show.
So aside from that, this East Kootenay area has so many lakes, so many streams, great for fishing, swimming, hiking,
Mountain biking.
it just goes on. So if you're an outdoors person, it is the place to come.
This is definitely, I would say, similar to Whistler, but it's not high key.
I think it's prettier than Whistler.
I like it here better than Whistler. It's a little farther
Sorry,
for
Whistler,
us.
but yeah, it's beautiful. And what I can't get over is the number of deer. We had 3 deer that came to check us out this morning on the other side of the fence.
And Wrigley being a large, slim brown dog, the deer must not have had good eyesight. So she came right up to the fence from about 30 feet away to check out Wrigley.
What's that, Wrigley? Go see it. Go say hi. Go say hi, Wrigley.
Oh, it's running. Oh, it's gone. Wrigley!
Yeah, just check out. But when Wrigley started to come really close and moving really quickly, the deer bounded away. But it did come back and
Yeah,
to see
it came back 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. So, but Wrigley was looking for the deer on her walk this morning. She was pretty much dragging me.
I'd like to mention a little bit about the park that we stayed in.
Okay.
Mount Baker RV Park. It's a nice little place. I think there's probably only maybe 40 spots for RVs, which is great because it's a tiny little place. There's plenty of room for kids. It's all fenced off. They've got a creek running through the bottom half of the RV park, which is all of the tenting area and I guess tent trailers and that. They've got a creek running through and it's pretty high right now. It's probably about a foot and a half deep and it's running fairly fast. But on a hot day, that'd probably be awesome to stick your feet in.
Yeah, well, I'm sure as we get into the summer, it's going to slow down a little bit too.
And as you can see, the tree that's right behind us, you can see how large these trees are.
That one.
That's about a 3.5 foot diameter. So
Okay.
yeah, I really like this place.
Yeah, we'll probably come back.
Yeah.
I would like to kind of check out more of some of the other RV parks, maybe like the one near Kimberly.
Yeah, there was a few up that way.
So we'll see. We'll see. We'll have
But I
to.
definitely recommend this one. It was nice.
We'll have to come back in a non-COVID year.
Absolutely.
Hopefully next year on our way to the new, improved, updated date for the Grand Design Rally.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna head out and we'll say bye for now.
Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
All right.
Bye for now.
Bye.